Jennifer Lehner here with JenLehner.com, and I'm really excited to talk to you today about Buffer. Buffer allows us to share our content consistently across most of the more popular social channels, and really just saves a ton of time and drives a lot of traffic towards your stuff. So when you log into Buffer, and that's buffer.com, to set up your account, you're going to see this. So the first thing it's going to tell you is to connect your social accounts. And I'm just connecting a test Twitter account. I won't be connecting my other accounts just for demonstration purposes. And then I'll go into my real account. But I want to show you how to set up your Buffer account. So we're going to click this one, and then I will say skip for now. And it's asking for my time zone. Okay, now continue to the next step. And then it says post to this account how many times a day, on every day of the week, or just certain days. I'm going to say post 4 times a day to this Twitter account every day of the week. And then it's asked if we want to track clicks. Yes, we do. And enter email address. Okay, so this is the main dashboard, and it normally will prompt you at this point to download extensions. And what that means is you can download an extension up here. If you can look in the top right hand corner, there's like 3 little squares. That's the extension that I downloaded for Chrome. You can also download an extension for Safari and Firefox. And this is how I share like 95% of the content that I share is using this handy little button. So this is a free account, and the free account allows you to connect 3 profiles from 3 different channels on here. And then when you upgrade, you're able to connect 12 accounts. So I think I pay $102 a year, and I have I have all of my social channels connected to Buffer. The reason that Buffer is so incredible is that it allows us to schedule our posts. So I'm going to click on schedule, and as you can see, it has 4 times a day that are programmed in there by default at certain times to send out posts. So whenever I click the button up here, the little Buffer button in the top right hand corner, whenever I'm reading an article, it will send the article into a queue, and Buffer will send out that information based upon the time that I have scheduled. And I can do this for every channel. So if for Facebook, maybe I don't want anything to go out on Saturday and Sunday, and I'm just going to choose these days. Or maybe I want every day, or maybe I only want Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But I'm able to give a custom schedule for each and every account, and then I don't have to think about it again. So for example, for Twitter, I typically actually post about 5 times a day. For Facebook, 1 and 2 maximum posts a day, morning and evening. And so every channel looks different. LinkedIn, I only do once a day. And Pinterest, I might do twice a day. So now the question is, what are the best times to post? How do I know? Well, I'll show you. And this is another fantastic tool. So now we're going over to followerwonk.com, and I'm going to click Analyze. And then I'm going to type in the screen name, and I want to analyze my followers. So this gives me so much information. I could spend like a day reading all of the analytics it just spit out. But what we're concerned with, I can even see on this map, I can see where most of my followers come from. But what I want to show you today is this. This shows the most active hours of my followers. And I can see that my most active followers are somewhere around 10 a.m. and at noon and 4, and then it sort of tapers down. So, but I don't have to think about it. I'm going to click that I want to tweet 5 times a day, and then I'm going to click schedule at Buffer. So now you can see that it has taken away the defaults and replaced them with the actual times that my audience is the most active. Now we are in, since we're in my account, and I've already shown you how to set up your account, you can see over here to the left all the different accounts that I have connected to my Buffer. So let me show you how it works in action. So here we are at socialmediaexaminer.com. It's a site I visit every day because they have really helpful information. I love to share this stuff with my followers. So what I'm going to do is, instead of clicking on the extension up at the top right hand corner, I can see that this nice image has a Buffer prompt on there already. So I'm going to click share image. And what happened is I got the article here with the link, 7 tips getting started with Twitter marketing. And then I could see the image. This image is going to show up beautifully in the Twitter feed. It's going to be really the same size as you see here in the article. And that's one thing that makes Buffer really special, because a lot of other automation apps, when you do this, it either isn't formatted correctly or it's just a link. This appears as a native image, which is great because we know that tweets that have images get considerably more engagement and interaction than those that don't. I can highlight on any of these pictures for my different social accounts and have this go out to all of these at the same time. In this particular case, I just want to tweet it, and then maybe I'll add it to my Twitter tips Pinterest board as well. And now I'm going to reread the tweet, 7 tips for getting started with Twitter marketing. And I'm also going to put in a hashtag social media. And now I'm going to add it to the queue. All right, another great way that you can use Buffer is I'm going to go to my man Seth Godin's blog. I really enjoy the things that he writes, and he tends to be very quotable. So here is a quote I just found, and it's, "Habits are more powerful than fears." So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to click over here on the Buffer icon, and there is the quote. Now, I don't have a picture, and I really like pictures. So I actually keep a collection of images and graphics, some of them that are just, pictures that I've taken of a sunset or a path in the woods or a waterfall. I also have a nice collection of photos that my kids have done. And I'm thinking this one is about fear. I could use one of these nice abstracts, or Superman or Batman, but I like this one because that kind of looks scary, and we're talking about fear. Okay, and there's the image that's going to show, and I'm going to give credit to Mr. Godin. And maybe I'll use the hashtag entrepreneur. Now I'm going to add it to the queue, and I'm just going to send this one over to Twitter. Another place I really like to read articles is on LinkedIn in the Pulse area. That's under interests. I like these because these aren't necessarily written by famous bloggers or the Seth Godins or the social media examiners of the world, but you can find some really great stuff. So over here, this is one called 10 Digital Tools to Supercharge Your Content. So again, I see this nice big picture here, and when I click on it or when I run my mouse across it, the Buffer prompt shows up. So I'm going to click share image, and there it is. So 10 digital tools to supercharge your content, and I'm going to give her credit. And that's it. So I'm going to add it to the queue. Now let's go back to my buffer and let's look at the queue. So here I am at the queue, and everything we just did, I can see that it's all ready to go. I can switch this stuff around if I want it to go into it in a different order by clicking move to top. I can shuffle them randomly. Another thing that Buffer has going for it is its analytics. So I can look at some of my recent tweets, for example, and I can see the most popular, the most retweeted. I can see all of them. So just at an overview, I can see this got 49 clicks. This one got 31, got a couple of retweets. So this is really helpful to me. If you pay more, if you upgrade to their Buffer for Business, then the analytics get really, really rich. So they've got insights and analytics. So we're over here on my account and it shows connected apps. If I click on Get More Apps, you can see that there is just a countless list of applications, softwares, and publications that play nicely with Buffer, including WordPress and Sidebar and FlipLingo and IFTTT, my most favorite in the world application, If This Then That, Scoop It, and on, Trapit. So all in all, just a really great resource. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you'd like more tips like these, make sure and go over to jenlehner.com. At the top of the page, you can enter your email address and you'll be the first to know about the next tutorial that I do. And make sure also to subscribe to my YouTube channel and head over to my private Facebook community called The Front Row, where we discuss the latest, greatest digital marketing strategies that are happening today.